Musyoka is one of the leaders who are remaining in this country that have been in Kenyan politics since Moi's government, since Kenyatta's government, since Kibaki's government, and Uhuru Kenyatta's government, and even Ruto's government. Kalonzo Musyoka has been a vice president of this country. Kalonzo Musyoka, na sisi pia tunajua wote, at one point has been a minister of education, he has been a minister of foreign affairs. Kama Kalonzo Musyoka ni mtu ambaye ako na agenda kwa wananchi wa Kenya na anaweza saidia wa Kenya, a leader is only seen when you're given something small and you can prove to a people that the small thing that you've been given, you can take it to the next level. Kalonzo as a vice president of this country, unaweza uliza wananchi wote ambao leo wako hapa. Ukiwauliza kitu ambayo Kalonzo alifanyia wa Kenya, hawatasema hata kitu moja. Kile kitu ambacho Kalonzo alifanya ni moja, ni kupeleka prison pale Ukambani. Sijui ni kwa nini alikuwa anapeleka prison pale Ukambani. And the position Kalonzo was holding.
There is a question that Goodman one
amesema hakuna kitu amefanya. Nashukuru sana kwa kunipea chance kama hii. Swali ni moja. Unajua tu Kalonzo alikuwa vice president 2007. Sasa huyu jamaa atupe role, the duty of the vice president kwa hiyo wakati. Alikuwa anafanya kazi gani? Na role gani alikuwa ana play? Akasema alifail kupeleka nini maendeleo kwa.
So nina imani kwamba hiyo swali umesikiza kwa hivyo. So mjibu then uendelee umalizie.
Sawa sana, asante bwana speaker. Swali ameuliza what is the role of a vice president, and I want to remind him Kalonzo was a vice president and also minister for home affairs. It means that he was in charge of the affairs of the country as a vice president of this country. The constitution that we changed in 2010, a vice president is a principal assistant. Number one, as a vice president of a country, you have the responsibility to advise your president and also to guide your president when you think things are not going right in a country. So Kalonzo at that point alone already failed as a vice president.
Order.
Mr. Speaker.
Order. I want just you to counter-check that.
So, Mr. Speaker, I can collaborate with him, but amesema the function of the deputy almost.
Order.
Sema hivi. Mr. Speaker, I can collaborate with my colleague. The function of the vice president by that time was to advise, to assist Mr. President, who was the late Mr. Kibaki. It means ile vitu zote Kibaki alifanya kama free primary education, Kalonzo was one of them. Yes.
So thank you, Mr. Speaker.
So just for clarity,
I wish I could just talk about it.
Just for clarity, so that you proceed.
That's the point I didn't want to talk about it. Just allow me to talk about it. I think members of Bunge, what is disturbing my friend is ignorance and lack of information.
Yes. Order. I must clarify something.
When we are talking,
Order. I beg to clarify something. The gentleman on the floor has claimed that our member here is lying because that person was the vice president, and he has said that was the advisor to the president, and since he was the advisor to the president, he could have done things that the president is doing. So he's coming up that free primary education was one of those achievements among others. So he cannot claim that the president, the vice president then has failed. So
I wish I wish nimfunze kidogo. Free primary education was brought by President Kibaki between the first tenure 2003 and 2007. Kalonzo became a vice president of Kibaki between 2008, between 2008 and 2013. So Kalonzo coming in as a vice president, and in fact, I listened to Kalonzo when he was being interviewed. Kalonzo said he was never appointed, but he got that position through negotiations. It means when he was getting to power, he brought his interest on the table. Selfish. And his interest was to ensure that a group of people of these Kenyans are helped. And I also heard Kalonzo Musyoka saying that when he was the vice president in the year 2011, there's this road that Ruto is really castigating Kalonzo not to have built. That he launched that road in 2011. And by the time he was leaving power in 2013, that road had not begun being made. So it means at that point he failed. Kalonzo as a vice president and minister for home affairs, there's nothing we can show. Kalonzo as a minister of education, there is no policy that Kalonzo brought to this country that could take education to the next level. Number 3, Kalonzo as a minister of foreign affairs. You know, when you're talking about matters foreign affairs, this one is somebody who must talk about foreign policy. You must go to the outside world. You must go to outside countries and talk about your country positively, so that the foreign countries can also see the importance of participating and helping your country as different capacities. But at the point when Kalonzo was a Minister of Foreign Affairs, that is when Kenya failed in terms of foreign policy. So it means Kalonzo failed. Professionally, Kalonzo is a lawyer by profession.